Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Play action now. Jackson. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Now the first carry for King Henry. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up. We're going to go right back to Henry. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3 plays, no first downs. Time for 4th down.
No, we changed it. Hey. Get up.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. They convert with a gain of 15.
That's living a little dangerously here, Mike. On this side of the field, 4th down, there's nowhere to go with the ball. He's able to bail his coach out by making a play with his legs, but man, that was a big gamble. But in this case, it paid off.
Aguilar able to make the catch. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Report!
In motion comes Andrews. On first and 10, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum.
And he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Extra point try now for Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down. They'll run it here. It's Samaje P-Rock. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Hopkins sent in motion. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Hopkins. 2nd and 7. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
180. Cut.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. We are through one. 14-7 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. This is Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And the Ravens are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Henry tries to pull his way in. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Again, it'll be Henry. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. He's got it! A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A first down throw for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Hardman now to return it. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
43.
Patrick to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. That's taken in. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have the Chiefs' first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the... off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
They face 2nd down and 7. A run, it's Piron. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Play action. action here. Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Now Mahomes. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. George Karlaftis there to make the play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, report. Hey, Alpha.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's across the 40, close to a first down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Jackson now. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is caught! And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. Mahomes on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Ardarius Washington. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Jackson now from the 50. Now a screen set up for Henry. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Game on. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll go right and find his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules, and what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here, leads to a nice game.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Yeah! And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Here we go. One final play. Inside the 10, it is caught.